Hello, everybody, and welcome back to some more internet puzzles on the internet. I'm gonna be doing some more light up. Basically like Minesweeper. These numbers just say how many mines are connected. So this 3 has to have 3 like that, which restricts all of these from being lights. Which finishes that 2. And now this 2 finishes. This has to finish because I need to light up this square, so that finishes the puzzle. Alright, starting out with 2 4s, that's an easy start. Yeah, that's the only way to light that up, so that's gotta be it. That has to be it because of the 1 clue. Nice. Alright, after this I might try some of the harder ones. Oh, the 3 clue finishes it? Okay, nice. I was a little bit lost at the end there. Sometimes it is tricky to see those. Okay, that one was pretty free actually. Nice. Alright, let's try out a 10 by 10 easy. Oh, there we go. Okay, that was a good one. This has to be a light to light up itself, I think. That has to be on to light up the space. I think it just finishes like that. Okay, that was a nice one. After this one, I'll maybe go back to Hitori or something. I mean, I'm getting a lot of X's, but where can I get a actual light bulb here? Oh, this has to be a light bulb to fill this in. I think that finishes off the 2. And I could get some stuff going. One of these 2 is true. I don't know which one yet, though. I think this has to be true to light up the square. And now this has to be true to light up the square. This has to be true to light up the square. in itself. Which finishes the 2, which finishes the 2, and it's done. Alright, I could try out battleships. This one seems interesting. The rules of battleships are simple. You should find the location of the battleships hidden in the grid. Some battleships may be partially revealed. Battleship is a straight line of consecutive black cells. The number of the battleships from each size is shown in the legend below the grid. 2 battleships cannot touch each other, even diagonally. The numbers outside the grid show the number of cells occupied by battleships on that row column. So I know for sure the 0 clues do not have battleships in them. Also known as Bimaru. Wait, no, that wouldn't work with the 3 clue. Battleship is a straight line. Oh, but you could have 1 here, here, and then 2 here. So I think there has to be 2 here. Which means neither of those can be. And now this 3 has to be 2 here. Or 1 and then 1. I only have 2 more 1s left, though. This one is just given, I think. So that means that's done. And then this 3 clue. There's either 2 here or 3 here. But either way, this is a thing. Oh, and then this is a thing. I think it has to connect. Because if, say, this was a 1 and this was a 1, there would be no more 1s on the rest of the grid. Which would break this 3, I think. So this has to connect, so this can't be. So these both have to be. That breaks. Alright, let's reset. Is there a... There's a start over button. Nice. Okay, some battleships may be partially revealed. So this one, I guess, is partially revealed. Numbers outside the grid show the number of cells occupied by battleships on that row or column. So for sure, none of those are. And none of these are because of this. So the 3 has to look like that, for sure. That could be either a 1 or a 2. If this is a 1 clue, then none of those can be... Oh, and if this is a 1 clue, then none of those can be. So I have 2 1s and a 2. So this also has to be a 2. So this... Oh, 3 has to go here, which finishes up the 3. And now there's 1 here, and this is a 2. So the 2 clues done. Oh, and the 1 clue's done. So this finishes like that. Okay, 317. That's a very cool puzzle. I really like this one. Let's see. This one's a 4, this one's a 2. So I think going off nothing else, I should know that all of these can't be battleships because they can't connect diagonally. And I have 2 givens. I also know that they're greater than 1 because they extend. So they have to extend at least 1. Both of them. I think is what that means, but I'm not super sure, so I won't mark it yet. That one means this is done, though. Yeah, that must mean that it has to be a 2. And this one has to be at minimum 2. It's probably the 3, but it could be the 2 and then 1 here and 1 here. Seems possible. That's the one, then that finishes. This 3 clue... Well, it could be one here, one here, one here. No, I think this has to be one here, two there. Which finishes up this two and this two. And now this has to be at least three to make the four. Yeah, I think that has to look exactly like that. Source, I divined it. Just because of how it shaped up with the four and how many ships I had left. Okay, we got 0 here. I know diagonals are out. This extends at least 1, so it has to be exactly 2. The 3 up here is interesting. Could be 1, 1, 1. I can't rule that out. Actually, it can't. I only have 3 ones, and I know there's 1 here and 1 here. So there's at most 1 up here. And it can't be here. Wait. I was gonna say, because this has to be a 1. Did I do something wrong here? I don't think I did. This has to be a 1, and this has to be a... Oh, but they can connect, right? But I know the 3 is definitely here. We could go 1, 1, 2. Could it go 1, 1, 2? No, because if this was a 1... Yeah, these two, however they lay, have to be connected. Because I'd run out of 1s, I think? What I mean is if I made one of these a 1, I couldn't make this a 1. So these would have to connect no matter what. So that's at least a 2. But I think it has to be a 3 because there's no other way to get 4. This I'm pretty sure it connects. I don't know if there's any way to prove that yet, though. This 2 has to be 2 of the 1s. Oh, this 2 clue is blocked now. I know there's 1 down here, so this has to be a 2. And that finishes it. Okay. This is a really cool puzzle. I really like this one. Alright, 4. So there has to be a 3. Wait, no. Oh, there could be a 2 or 1. Okay. Well, good thing it told me I was wrong right away. One here, one here, and one here. Wait, did I break something? Oh wait, this could be a 2. And I think it has to. I'm pretty sure it has to be a 2. If it's a 1, then this is a 1, and this would be a 1, and I would have 4 1s in the grid. So this is a 2 for sure. This is a 1. This is a 1. Okay. Let's try a 6x6 hard battleship just to see how different it is. I think the amount of pieces are the same here. Whoops. The wrong color to make those. Wherever the 3 goes, it must hit that 1. This 1 clue here. It can't go here, and it can't go here. So either this is the 3 or this is the 3. If this is the 3, then it would go like 3, 1 or 3, 1. If this was the 3, it would just be 3. This 3 clue is pretty interesting. And this 3 clue is very interesting. Because where do the 2s go in this puzzle? I think those are the only 2 places the 2s can go. Wait, I could do 2 here, 2 here. Potentially 3 here, 1, 1, maybe? Yes, I can't rule that out. That looks pretty likely, actually. But the 3 has to either go here or here. Unfortunately, they're so far away I can't get anything on diagonals. It could look like this, I think. Right? I don't know. Just seems like conjecture. Blasphemy here, see? Order in the court. This has to be either 2 2s or a 3 and a 1. And now... Oh, it can't be 2 2s. Because the 3s break. Oh, wait, not necessarily. Because the 3 goes up there, so it could go like this, and then... This would be a 1. This would be a 1. No, it's still too many. I'm pretty sure. Oh, well, it would break, but not for the reason I thought it would. Okay, so that's not 2, 2. There's probably a better way to get that. This is the 3, then. How do I figure out which way it goes, though? Well, actually, thanks to me knowing this is a 3, it's either 3, which ends up here, and there's a 1 here, or it's 3 here, and there's a 1 there. So either way, these are both done. And now I still have these 2s to get rid of. And there's only 2 spots for it. Could go here, or it could go here. I feel like it can't go here. But maybe it can. Oh no, this 3 clue is done. That's what I should be looking at. That finishes up the 2s. Oh, and now these have to be 1. So this is a 1. Finishes that up. That's a 1. That's a 1. Wow. That was such a good puzzle. That was only a 6x6, but it was so complex. Guess I'll try another one. What does this mean when it's a dot like that? Is that just saying that it's connected to one? Uh-oh, I don't have any big numbers here. This is a little scary. Well, there's only one place the 3 can go, right? Oh, there's 2 places. But they overlap. It's either 3 like this, or 3 like this, or 3 like this. But, no matter what, this is a spot. which gets rid of those two possibilities, which is not crazy. It's not nothing, though. I know the 3 is there. So the next biggest would be the 2. A few places the 2s can go. Here, 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 here. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you count that way. There actually can't be a 2 here, which is interesting. So maybe I want to go this way. So there could be a 2 here. And there could be a 2 here. Horizontally. But I feel like the verticals still give it too much freedom. So I don't really know where to start here. I kind of doubt that this 3 would be all 1s and use up all the 1s. Is there a way I can prove that, though? It's so hard because you have to think, like, oh no, like, it would look like this. That would break the 2. Okay, so they can't be all 1s. It's the easy way to think of it. So if they can't be all 1s, one of them has to be a 2, which would be that. Now this is the 3. There's 1 here. Oh, I know this is the 3. This can't be a space thing. One of these 2 is true now, which is a little bit restrictive. Oh, this 1 is done, which gives it 3. Now this 1 has to go here, but it could still be a 2. Seems possible. The 2 can't be vertical. Unless the 2 were right here, and then it could be vertical. Which I feel like... No, it can't be vertical, because look at what happens to the 2 here. Has to go somewhere. And in combination with this 2, so there has to be 1 here, and then it needs a space, so there would be 1 there, and there would be nowhere to put this 1, because it can't go here, here, or here. Or here, because it was vertical, remember? So that's a 1 for sure, which probably finishes out the puzzle. 1 here, 1 here. How do I finish the 2? Oh, it has to be horizontal, so it has to look like that. And then that's the 1. Okay! 441, 44 solve. That was cool. I'll do maybe one more and then try out a new variant. Alright, so looking at the 3 here. It's either here, here, or here, here in some order. Don't really see any way of knowing yet. This 1 clue's done. It's probably an obvious place to start. This is most likely where the 3 goes, but it could go in row 1. Right? No. If it goes in row 1, it breaks this, because this 3 has to go like that, and then there's 4 up there, so that's not it. So this is definitely, which means these two aren't. So it's either 3 this way, or it's 3 this way. But if it's 3 this way, I can't finish the 2, so it's got to be 3 this way. Now this 3 is done. This 2 has to be a 2. I just realized how confusing that sounds. Oh, this 3 is done. This row is done now. This 2 is done. Nice. How long was that? That was a 147. I feel like I'm starting to get the hang of it. Maybe one more. Let's see here. Where does the 3 go? There's actually only one spot. Oh no, there's 2 spots. It's either this, or these. Which I feel is a bit more forcing. I don't see anything immediately wrong with it though. Oh, it breaks on the 2 clues, I think? Oh no, it could go here. Oh no, it can't go there. Because of the... Right, obviously. Because either there's 2 here and 2 here. Um, whoops. Or a 2 here and 2 here. Which again would break. Because there's nowhere else to put the 2s. Is the point I was getting at there. I wish I got at it faster. Wait. You start here. This has to be the 3. What was I looking at? I was looking at the 2s? Oh, well, one of these is a 2, and there's a space and a 1. That's where you start. So there's 2 space 1, or there's 2 space 1. Either way, that finishes up these guys. This 2 is now finished. One of these is a 2, so I can only place one more 2 in the grid. Um, this is a tricky one. Oh wait, no, it's not. There's a 2 right here. Okay. That makes it pretty free. And now I know there's a 2 there, so that's a 1 for sure. That finishes the 2. Okay, 217. I overthink that. Let's try something new. Let's do another Hitori. Another easy one. Oh, this was the one I got stuck on, right? Okay. Can I make any headway today? I think it's this pattern I figured something out in. If this were light, it would make 2 unshaded, which is a problem for some reason. Oh, it actually is specifically here. Whereas if it's dark... Well, not the cleanest. Alright, give me a fresh puzzle I can just solve from the start. Okay, so these three means this one's unshaded, which shades this one. This is shaded. This is shaded. This is shaded. This has to connect. This is shaded. This has to connect for the 2. My dog has to bark. This has to connect for the 3. And now this is shaded. Okay. This 3 has to be unshaded because it's between 2 4s. I have a lot of 4s in this grid. Fortunately, the 3 doesn't see any other 3s. Yo, what's up, John? What's that emote? Oh, yeah. Meowth barking. Meowth is a cat, though. Do you have any ideas for this Hitori? Maybe I can do test what happens if these are all shaded cells. Okay, well, I solved it. I don't know, is that guessing? Kind of. Oh, here's a real pattern. Okay, this can't be shaded because it would shade both of those, so that's unshaded. Which gives all that, which is a lot of info for a board this tiny. Oh, the 5 over there, right? Alright, let's try a 10 by 10 easy. Ah, it's such a big jump. I wish it had like a little bit of an in-between between the wall of numbers. This is a easy though. Oh my god, I can't scan this. This is just too insane. It's kind of neat, I guess. No 9s connected to this 9. I don't think there's any 3s connected to this. 4s, no 4s, 6s. Oh, there's one all the way up there. I've got 3, 5, and 8. 3s, nope. 5s, nope. 8. There we go. And 8. Now this 2 gives that, which gives this 1, which gives that. Oh, this 8 has to connect, which gives that. That's between two 10s, so that's lit up. This one has so many numbers, you feel like one of them would repeat. Only these 6 and 1s were swapped. It's between two 3s. That really does nothing though. Oh, this 3 has to connect, so that's a lit up thing. But that also doesn't do anything. That's annoying. Oh, come on, game. Give me something. This 4 could be dark. And then it could escape out the left. The 10 and the 7 can't both be dark, though. Because that would block it off. Oh, this 10 has to be lit up to let the 4 escape. I pressed the wrong button. 7 has to escape, but I don't know which way it goes. Oh. Now I know which way it goes. It goes down. It gives this 10. It gives the 10 and the 2s. I feel like this 4 has to be lit up, but I can't say why. I feel like the 7 has to... Oh, this 7 does, actually, because of the 2. Well, I finished my first row, or column, I mean. It feels so different at 10 by 10 versus a 5 by 5. There's just so much to scan. So it either escapes through this area or through this area. But I don't know if there's any info I can get off that. Guess I'll look at the horizontal here. 1096, 963, 9421, 28, 210, 2, no, 1, no, 59, 89, 32, 562, 8194. This row's done. Oh, this does actually have a 4. So that's dark. Now this has to escape, and this has to escape. So that must do something. There we go. Don't get the hiccups challenge, impossible. No, I'm looking at like connectivity, but I'm not seeing anything. At least not anything obvious. So maybe it is just scanning more. I guess at this point I could just look at the dark gray and try to line it up with the white. 6, 4, 10, 5, 6, 2, 10, 8, 4. Probably not that row though. But like this row, I could look at 7, 6, 4, 8 instead of 2, 10, 5, 6. They're all different. 5, 6, 7, 2, 8, 1, 7, 9, 4. This could be dark, and it could still connect over there. This could be dark, and it would just connect here and here and here. Or, however. Could this be dark? I don't see why not. One of those 8s is lit up and one of them isn't. Is there anywhere where I can find 3 of something? I haven't seen any. Oh wait, this 8. It's right next to an 8. Okay. I got a 4 and a 6. Let's look at the 6 first. Now I got a 6 over there. 7 has to connect, so that has to be lit up. That 4 sees that 4. That 7 sees that 7. That 10 sees that 10. Oh man. Oh, this has to be lit up to connect the 5, which makes this dark. Now this 8 is dark. This is most likely on. Could this be dark? I think so. Both of those could. This can't be dark, I don't think. It could. I was just thinking this would have to be light and this would have to be... Oh, this is dark anyways. Because the ones. It's 4 has to escape, so that 8 is on. Six and 5. Don't see anything. Oh, this 8 has to be dark. Ten has to be lit up to get the 4 out. At least one of these has to be lit up. Does anything see this 8? Or either of these 4s? Oh, this 4 sees. That's dark. The 7 has to escape. How long did that take? 11? 17 for easy 10 by 10. I don't know, 10 by 10 seems too crazy. Let's do another easy battleships. Let's do a 8x8. These seem like the correct size. That can't be right, can it? There's no way to get a 5. Huh. Oh wait, no, there's a 4. Okay. Cool. Oh, and there's another 3 too. So the 3 has to be vertical, because it can't be horizontal. There's not enough space. Cool. 133. That felt not too bad. This is at least a 2. Four could go here, 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 or here. Do the dots just mean that there's a battleship somewhere in the vicinity of the square? There's 2 more zeros I didn't notice. Oh, this 5 is now restricted. There's a 1 in here somewhere. I feel like there's a 3 here just because there's not that many spaces for 3s. 4 is either here or here. Hard to say yet. I think I don't have enough 1s to put a 1 here, so I think it has to be a 2. Because if I put a 1 down here and a 1 here. Oh, but this could be connected here. I don't know. Well, I have to put at least 2 1s down as a part of this 3. So if I can find another row where I have to put a 1. Oh, this, but it could connect, and this, but it could connect, right? Well, if that's a 5, this is at least a 2. Could it be 1 1 1 3? Oh, that doesn't seem right, right? Because 1 1 3, this would have to be a 3, and there'd be nowhere to put a 4. So this can't be a 1. So this is at minimum 2. But it could be 2 this way and then 3 this way. Which I feel like is what's probably going to happen. Oh, this can't be because it's diagonal. Maybe that's just saying that this definitely is not a battleship. And that's what the dot means. Oh, this one has to be here, so it's at least a 2. It's another way of doing that. This can't be here because it's diagonal. Oh, so these are all filled in. This can't be a square because it's diagonal now. This is either a 3 or 4. This is either a 2, 3, or 4. You know what? This can't... I mean, it could be 1, 1, 1. That seems so unlikely, though. I was gonna say, I feel like this has to be a thing. Oh, it does, because the 3, right? This could be a 3. Yeah, it could be a 3. Oh, the diagonal. I keep forgetting about the diagonal. Oh, and that finishes off the 2. So now this is the 4. And this could be the 3. This could be the 3. Oh, this 4 is done. So that 4 is a 3. And now either this is a 3 or this is a 3. Oh, and I think the 2 might finish it off. Yeah. That was a hard one. That was an easy 8x8. According to computer, it's easy anyways. I have a 6 in here, which makes me a little anxious. Yeah, that has to be exactly a 2 because of the 0. This could be... Oh no, this... It's either a 3 or a 2 space 1. There's no way of knowing yet. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7, 8. So if this was 4... Oh. Well, that's something. Uh, 4 space 2. 3 space 3. Also possible. I don't think it can be 3 space 3, actually. Yeah. Because what you're saying, if you're saying it's 3 space 3, is that this ends, and then there's nowhere to put a 4. Because you can't put a 4 here or here. So it's definitely not 3, 3. No, it could be 4, 1 space 1. Yikes. Oh, this is an easier way to start. Hold on. Finishes up the 2 as well. Keep forgetting about diagonals for some reason. There we go. Okay, that's probably an easier way to start. 3, 1 space 2. Possible. Oh, this 2 is done. This 4 is done. This 3 is done. This 3 is done. That's the 4. Makes this a 3. Looks like some of them have little eyes. Skyscrapers, I didn't really understand, which probably means I should go back to it, but I don't feel like it. Let's try a Picross. Nonograms. The rules are simple. You have a grid of squares which must be either filled in black or marked with X. Yeah, this is just regular Picross, so like... Yeah, this is kind of standard here. Well, I think I've done Picross in my life. What is Dominosa, though? Okay. Now this looks like something new. You have to find the location of all dominoes in the grid. A domino is a pair of numbers. You can only have one of each pair. Right-click to place a border, which will help you separate numbers that you think cannot be connected. So only one way to connect these zeros, right? Only one of each pair. So the twos could either be here or here. Oh, it has to be horizontal or vertical. It can't be diagonal. Okay. That does make it easier. So then that's the only way to connect the twos. The threes either here or here. Is there a way of knowing which is correct? I feel like that should be a solve. Oh, I don't have ones done. But now I have 0, 1, 2, and 3. Can only have one of each pair. So if I made like another 2 pair, it lets me. Do they have to all connect or something? Dominoes is a pair of numbers. You may only have one of each pair. Left-click between two numbers to connect them in a domino. Right-click to place a border, which will help you separate numbers you think cannot be connected. I guess I can say that this 0 can't be connected to anything, and this 0 can't be connected to anything. This 1 can't be connected to anything. This 3 can't be connected to anything. This 1 can't be connected to anything. This 2 can't be connected. This 3 can't be connected. This 1 can't be connected. Have you checked out the Spelunky mod I released about a week ago? It's okay if you're not interested, I just wanted to know if I missed you stream it. No, I didn't know you made a new one. I might have to look this up. So I'm just gonna pause the recording. I think I understand slightly more now. So, don't have to make dominoes of the same exact number. You have to make dominoes of different things. So I guess you'd want to start in the corners. So, like, this is the only place I could make a 1-3 combo. Oh no, I could make a 1-3 combo up here. 3-0, 3-3, 1-1. I haven't done 1, 2, or 1, 0. 0, 0, 1, 2, 1, 0. 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, 0. I solved it. Okay. Don't know if I really get it, but I did solve it. There's probably like logic to it that you can use to solve it. Alright, so I got 2 spaces with 3 O's. Whoops, don't do that. So this has to be it. That like that. Whoops. Oh my gosh, just filling it in is so hard. Okay, what do I have 2 of? I have 2 O3s. That doesn't work. Yeah, I don't know. I like that one too much. It's kind of weird. What is hashy? The rules are simple. That's like 10 paragraphs. Also known as bridges. Hashi is played on a rectangular grid with no standard size. Some shells start out numbers from 1 to 8 inclusive. These are the islands. The rest of the cells are empty. You think I was missing double 3? I don't want to go back. The goal is to connect all of these islands into a single connected group by drawing a series of bridges between the islands. Bridges must follow certain criteria. They must begin and end at distinct islands, traveling a straight line, and must not cross any other bridges. They may only run orthonically. At most, 2 bridges connect a pair of islands, and the number of bridges connected to each island must match the number on that island. Ah, this seems cool. How do I connect this 3 to anything else? It seems like this 5 only has 3 things it can connect to. Okay, so it starts here, 2, 2, 2, 3. But how do I connect another bridge to the 3? Oh, you can double up. So this 4 would need to double up as well. And now this 5 would double up with that. Okay. I see. So some of them are forced to double up. This one doesn't have as easy a start. It can either go there, there, or there and there. So this could theoretically connect to only 3 islands. Oh, actually this 2 is where you start, because this 2 can only connect to the 6, so it has to have... hold on. Has to start with having 2 here. Is there anything else that's restricted? This 1 can only go to the 4. Oh, and this can double up here, but it can only get 1 here, so that fulfills the 4. This 3 has to go that way. And now this 3, since it can't connect to the 1, has to double up here and get this 1. which finishes that. This 2 can only connect to the 3. And 3 has to finish. 2 has to finish. 3 has to finish. 2 has to finish, and then 1 here. Okay. Easy start here with the 1 connecting to the 2, connecting to the 3. This 4 is in the corner. That's the only way it can get finished. This can only get finished that way. This can only get finished that way. This 5 needs 3 more. So it has to connect to each of them at least once. This has to connect to the 3 at least once. This 3 has to connect to the 2 at least once, and then 3 has to finish that way. And the 6 finishes that way. Okay. This one's actually very cool. I like this one a lot. This 4 can only be done like that. 3 is done. Oh, this 2 has to be done like that, which finishes the 4. This 4 has to connect to the 3 at least once. This 3 has to connect to the 6 at least once. Oh, this 6 is, that's the only way to make that a 6. And now this 3 is done, so this has to go that way. This has to go that way. Has to start like that. It just keeps going. This 6... what did I just do? Oh, you can mark off which ones are done. That's neat, I guess. This 3 is almost done. Oh, this 6... Yeah, it can't go through, so it has to finish off like that. Now this 3 needs 1 more, so it has to go this way. Now this 2 is done. This 3 needs 1 more, so it has to go up this way. This 2 is... Something went wrong here. This is true. The 6 has to go here. This 3 can go up. This 6 can go up. So this was a mistake here. But this part is still true. Yeah, this 6 is still true. But not necessarily the rest of it. This isn't necessarily true either. This much is definitely correct. And now this 2 can only go that way. Okay, how do you finish this? It either goes right or down. Guess I will mark these off then. Oh, this 3 has to go like this, because it can't double up on the 2. This 3 has to connect at least once to the 6. Oh, and now this 3, since it can't go to the 2, has to go like that. And then I think this connects to finish the 6. Yeah. Okay, I'm kind of down with this one. So this 3, since it's in the corner, has to connect to each of these at least once. Same for this 3, which finishes off the 2. So now this finishes up here. This finishes up here. This 5 is pretty restricted. That 3 is done. That 3 is done. It turns into a 3, so it has to connect to each of these at least once. This 1, the bridges can't connect, so it has to go like that, which finishes the 2, which finishes the 5. This 1 has to go this way, which finishes that, and then these are just finished. Such a cool puzzle. Wow. Alright, this one has to go this way. This 3 has to go this way. This 3 has to connect to each of these at least once. Oh, this 4 is just done. 3 is done. 3 is done. 2 is done. Now this 2 has to, hold on. Could go down. I don't want to get too hasty. This 4, I think, has to connect to the 5 at least once. Yeah. Because this 5 can only get one connection here, so it needs 4 more, so it has to go like that. And then it finishes. This 2 can only connect to the 7, so that's done. Now the 7 gets subtracted by 4, so it has 3 left. Can only connect to this once, so it has to go like that. And now the 6 finishes the 2. Maybe let's try a normal now. So you can still use the 3 in the corner trick. This 2 at most can go left once, so it has to go at least once to the right. This 5 needs 4 more after this one, so it has to go like that, that. Which finishes off the 3, which finishes off all that. This has to connect. This has to connect. Oh, this 4 isn't done. It needs 1 more. Okay. Just hastily cross that off for no real reason. This 3 has to go like that, which finishes that. Finishes that. This 3 is in the corner, so it has to go like that at minimum. This 2 has to be connected to this 3 at least once. This 4 has to go down at least once, because it can't go to the 1 twice. This 3... Oh, it doesn't necessarily have to go to the 2, because it could go back down to this 3. This 2 can't cross, so it has to finish like that. Which finishes the 3, which finishes the 3, which finishes the 4. And now this 3 has to go up. This 3 has to go there, and that finishes. Another 3 in the corner. 4 in the corner is even better, though. This one can't go up, so it has to go that way. Oh, this 2 is huge because it can only go down, which means that this 4 has to go up, which finishes this 3. Now this 3 needs 1 more. This 3... Well, actually, this 4 is what I should be looking at, because it has to have at least 1 connection left and up. Three in the corner, that finishes this 3. This 3 can't go to the right anymore, so it has to go down at least once. And now, since this 3 is done, this 3 finishes that way, this 3 is finished, this 3 goes that way. Let's try a 7x7 hard just to see what the difference is like. Right, starts off with the 3 in a corner. I'm used to that. That's 3 in the spot. Light losing its religion. This is a 3 by any other name now. That 2 could go up, I guess. Oh, 3 in the corner up here. This 3 has to go to the left, and now this 2 can't go down. Okay, finishing this is going to be hard. So this needs 3 more. But it could connect to any of these twice. There has to be some, like, obvious way forward that I'm not seeing. It's basically 2 ways this puzzle goes. Either this 4 goes down, or this 4 goes left. This 2 can't connect to the 5, right? Oh, it could. That's annoying. If this 2 went up, it would force this 2 to go there and do that. And I feel like that wouldn't work. Because I couldn't finish the 5. So it can't go up. So this 3 has to go this way. And now the 4 is done. So now this becomes a 3 in the corner, so it has to go there and there. Wait, something's gone wrong. Ominous piano playing starts. What if that happened? Could that work? I feel like there's no way to finish the 5. So this definitely doesn't go down. I think there's no way to finish this. What did I start this with? That? This has to go up. I feel like I tried every option and none of them works. What am I doing? I think there was an earlier mistake. Alright, what is a dense Hashi? Oh, it's just a lot of numbers. Easy enough start, though. Is there really nowhere else to look in this puzzle? Oh no. Alright, take me back to 7x7 easy. I need to train. Wow, that was cool. Let's try a 10 by 10 easy, I guess. See how much harder it gets. Wow, cool. Let's try 15 by 15. Oh boy, that is small. Alright. That's 3 in the corner. Oh, it could go left. That's annoying. There is a 7. So that has to connect at least once to 4 different points. Oh, this one can't go down or up, so it has to go left. This 3 can only go left once, so it has to connect to the 2 at least once. This 5 has to connect to all of these at least once. Most of them twice. Oh, this 4 is done. This 2 is done. Oh, this 5 has to connect to each of these once at least. This 2 now could connect to the 1 or the 5. This one has to go this way because of the line. I don't know if it goes up or left or right though. Or both. Oh, this 2 now finishes, which finishes the 3. Which finishes this 3. What a tangled web we weave. Oh, this one has to go down now. This one has to go left now. This, at most, can connect to this one, so this has to go down at least once. This can't go up now, so it has to go like that. 2, 4, 6, 7. Yeah. This is now a 3 in the corner, so it has to connect to each of those at least once. Oh, this 4 finishes, actually. This 2 now has to go there. This 2 now has to go there. This 4 now has to go there. This 6 is broken. Oh no, it can go up. Wow. That was easy, but that was kind of crazy. There's even 25 by 25, which I think I'm gonna end the video here. This is getting kind of crazy. That was fun though. Look at all these games. I would like to eventually be proficient in at least most of them because they are neat. I don't know what my favorite is anymore. When I started out, it was Star Battles, because that was the only one I knew, and then it was Light Up. But there's something interesting about all of them, I say as I look at a new one. Alright, on the next one, we'll see what that is. Shikaku. If you enjoyed this episode of Puzzles, leave a like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you next one. Peace out. Thanks for watching.